my channel. This is a cool day in Florida again. I'm back into my favorite sweater. I've already walked Harley, got his little mess out of the way. And I didn't do the book sale on Sunday. I decided just to wait because I was really busy and got really tired on Sunday and just, say, okay, I'll just wait till Monday. So today we're going to do a discussion. I've learned most of my book selling from Back to Burnouts. I love that lady. She does a really great job. She sells all kinds of books. And what she says is pretty much true. And we're going to do that little book discussion about that and so forth before we get into the sale. Okay. Let's go for Lisa Jackson. First of all, Lisa Jackson is a well-known suspense writer and blah blah, and all that good stuff. And this book here, okay, would I would say the cost was about $14 on this book, and so far. But if I sold this book for $14 or maybe 12, $10, whatever. I'm trying to remember the comps as I'm talking because I did do the comps on all these books. Okay, so this is a low cost book. Let's just put it like that. So if I was to sell just this one single book and so forth, by the time eBay fees came out, taxes came out, and all that stuff, it wouldn't be worth my time getting these books and so forth and putting them on the market for sale because I would only be getting maybe $1 to $2 or something like that. Now it depends on what you want to do with your store, what your goals are as far as your personal life in your store. Most people are to make extra money for to help to pay their bills and things like that. Buying extra stuff for the kids, just being able to go shopping for themselves. But if you actually sell this book for $10, $12 and so far, you're only going to get $2 to $3 back and so far. And I really don't know what you can get with $2 to $3 nowadays. I don't even think you can get a good candy bar for for about $2 to $3 and so far. So it is definitely a waste of time selling books for $10, $12. Now, not to say that I don't have a couple of those books on my uh, in my inventory because I do. And what happened with that is when I first started out getting books and things like that, I was doing the mystery box and so forth. And then when you do that mystery box, you get whatever, is in there and so forth. And you bundle these books the best you can to get at least something out of it in order to get it out of your store. I don't really, or you could like do as they say doing, give it back or, you know, drop it back off to the Goodwill stores or and things like that. But I have yet not done, had enough book to actually make that kind of donation. Is what I'm saying. So yeah, you could donate those books back and all that. But I had not yet done that because when I buy books, I cherry pick the books. I purchase books that I actually want in my store. I'm picking them myself so and all that good stuff so that I can get a profit and so forth. Now I have a bookstore on Pango, and from what I see on Pango bookstore, I don't know why. I don't know if the booksellers are comping the books, researching the books to see the value of those books and things like that. But you find a lot of $1.50 and $2 books and things like that. I don't even know how you sell a book for $3 and so far. Not unless it's just something you just want to give away or something like that, and you don't want to really have any proper profit for it. You just want it out of your store and so far. So I, like I said, cherry pick my books and so far, and back from Burnout said, for fiction you want to be able to bundle these books together and so far. Now, I have 3 Lisa Jackson books, and so far. So when I went to thrifting for these books and so far, I want to make sure that when I seen it, I knew I was going to get it because it was 3 books, and I knew that I could bundle these books together for at least about $20 to $30 profit here and so far. So instead of me selling this one book for maybe $10 to $12 and getting maybe $2 or $3 profit and so far, now I can sell these 3 books, and I think I got these 3 books on my websites for $30. And I can drop it down for at least about $25, give it an extra $5 off as an incentive in order for them to go ahead and purchase the books. And with doing that, I'm still going to profit at least about maybe $14 to $12. So that's the difference and things like that. So this is that. Okay. Same thing about these fantasy books and so forth. And these books actually cost $1 because I did go to the library sale and all that. And when I do that, their books like $1. So that's what I'm saying. You don't want to be charging $2 to $3, especially if you're going to pay $1 for a book. You don't want to charge $2 or $3 because you're really not getting anything. You might as well just leave the book there, forget about that, and just go on. Okay, so now this is a 2-book collection. This is Kim Harrison fantasy. Now fantasy books are supposed to be so popular and everything, and we're going to see how fast these go or not. And you got the Black Magic Sanction, and then you got the Pale Demon, and so forth. Still, when you do these books, now I said this book is like a $28 book retail originally, and so forth. So this is a good book, really good book. There's no damage to this book. So comping this book, you could get probably $15, which isn't too bad for a dollar book. But still, you're going to get maybe, I'll say, okay, $15 profit. You're going to still do taxes, still going to have to pay, because on eBay, you got those promoted listings. So you're going to pay for that promoted listing of this individual book, taxes, and then also too, now I changed my books to the buyer paying because I just couldn't afford to continue doing it the other way, paying, and stuff like that. And also too, not only was it set up for the seller to pay the shipping fee of these books and so forth. If somebody wanted to send this book back, sellers had to pay the shipping fee back. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not giving away money. I don't have money to give away. Okay, let's get real. And so far, standard practice in all business, in spite of what eBay say and so far, if you're doing a return, then the buyer has to pay that return fee. At least that's the way it's always been. But anyway, we don't have eBay money or some of these big companies' money and so forth to do to pay the shipping fee, because that's taken out of your pocket and so forth to do a fee. It's not taken from what they bought for and this and that so forth, because you're refunding them that money back, and then you put what? I don't even want to go there because it upsets me. Anyway, but with these 2 books together, I think it's $28. So on these 2 books together and so forth is the customer is getting a great book, and it's like you're getting a book free and so forth, or you're getting these 2 great books at a discount and so forth and all that. So you not think, forgetting about the customer, because the customer is the main purpose, the main source of your income. So anytime you want to give them something, this and that so forth, give them a discount, give them in the pricing, give them a discount, and then make room to give them even a little bit more of a discount and so forth. But do that so that you can still get a profit as well. And so forth. Look at the comps. I did sell, and I said that on one of my other videos. I did get a book for $350 value. Actually, the book was more than $350 value. I think the book comps ran from 315 all the way up to six something. But what I did, I came in the middle, and I charged $350 for my book. The book did not take too long to sell, but it did sell. Okay, that was $350 and so far. So I only got $200 some dollars back for that book. All those fees and so far. That's why you can't do it. All those fees and everything. So, you cannot do that. Same thing about Jack Higgins. This is another great writer, and his books are so massive and so far. And that's another reason too um, that you don't want to buy or sell individual books like that. Yeah, I could have 3 listings with these books at $14, $15 each and so far, and you could get a little fee on a little profit on each of these books and so far. But why not give your customer or buyer value, and by just discounting the books, locking them up. If they are a Jack Higgins lover, they appreciate getting this books and so forth for about $30 or something like that and so forth, and still $15 plus, because when you find $15 plus book, you're still going to pay all the $15, and of course they went up on media mail, so it's going to be like $4 and something. So $14 plus $4 and something, you're still hitting the customer is still hitting the uh near the $20 mark or something like that for this book and so far. But to get these together and so far, they're getting a whole lot more value for their money and all that. So that's the good thing about that and everything. Now, we do have standalone individual books and so forth that hold a good value and so forth. And also, too, I want to mention that these books are first editions. So that there is value. It's value in first edition books as well. It is value in first edition books. So my recommendation to the other booksellers on Pango is to start doing comps and research your books and so forth, and whatever. Okay, this here is a great book here and so forth. This is the Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Now, I just seen this on TV yesterday. It came on, so this is really still a great book. It's a movie from J.K. Rowling, and Harry Potter does hold weight. So, anytime you get his books, make sure you do a comp on these books and so forth, because they do hold some weight, meaning that they do have some value. So you can sell these books individually. I do have another Harry Potter book somewhere. I think it's a paperback that I was going to include with this book and so forth. Now, this book here is a value. I believe this is the first U.S. edition. So right there, this book, that gives this book right here more value than just buying the regular Harry Potter books, and the Phoenix, the Order of the Phoenix. By having this to be the first edition in the USA and so forth, wholesome value. So you can sell if but like you said, you have to do your research on these books. You have to know the value of these books and what the comps are, what the comps sold for, and what the comps are selling for, and so forth. Because if you got a book or anything like that, and you don't see any sold comps on that book, okay, so the next thing that you're going to have to do is to price your book within the competition or the price ranges that you've seen the books are being sold for and so far. Not that they're already sold, but they're selling for. So you want to be in that competition price range in order to get your book sold. Okay? And here's another book that is valuable. And this is a spiritual book. And this is also a first edition and everything, which makes this book even more valuable, and everything. And this book is in like new condition. That's another value too. Now, there's one thing that this book do have is a little bit of damage here, and I apologize because I did that because I was trying to clean the label off. I went to the library book sale, and for I don't know why, I said it in my other video, they put these big old labels on there, which is hard to get off, and then you have to use sticky remover, alcohol, and things like that. And sometimes you just rub too hard and all that. So it's a little minor damage to this here dust jacket and so forth. And that is in the description and so forth. And it's not in the description that I did it, but it's in the description that it's there. So, but anyway, so this is a nice little spiritual book, the Illuminata, and so far that word right there, if you know anything about the Bible or religious books and so forth, you know that is this is a spiritual book or religious book and so forth. It is not the Bible, but it is a religious book. Okay, all right. So one more book to show. I thought when I first put my hands on this book, okay, this is something for kids, Steam jobs for gamers. I found out later that it is not Steam job for gamers. It is not a kid book. It is a book for gamers. I guess for people who's looking for jobs to make money, and all that stuff. And this book is like in new condition. It's just got a little bit of writing right there and everything. It's date and so far. And right here in the description, it kind of like tells you what this book is all about. Leveling up, video game designer, script writer. These are jobs that you can do in the gaming world. Video game programmer, 3D modifier, graphic designers, motion capture artists, and all that stuff. So this is the book right here to help, and this is a series of a lot of other books and so forth, because when I did the comps and so forth, they do have other books out here to help. If you're into electronics and gaming and so forth, and you're looking for a way to make money, you might want to pick up one of these type books and so forth to get that going and all that. So I just wanted, and this is my newly thrift haul. I do have a few other books, but these are the ones that I wanted to talk about, because I wanted to talk about the individual selling of books as opposed to the lot selling or the collection selling of the books and so forth, and the prices that you can charge, and how to make or get a little bit money and so forth. Now, I love Pango books, and don't get me wrong, and you can find all these books on my Pango bookstore. I do sell my books on eBay and Etsy, which sells more actually than on the Pango bookstore, but I'm not going to give up my Pango bookstore because I do sell some books there as well. So I sell books pretty much on 3 platforms. I'm going to give you my link to my Pango bookstore, which is https semicolon pangobooks.com/bookstore/units 261247, and you can go on there and find all these books and so forth on my Pango bookstore and get your book get reading. It is cool now again, so it's time for hot tea and time for a great read and so forth. And this is a great read. And even though you seen the Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, it's still different when you are reading it. And you can see this is really a thick book here. And this book is in pretty good shape and so far. I did have to fix the spine. I did put some glue here and all that to fix the spine, because I make some binders, journals and so forth, so I was able to use that skill to fix this book and everything. So thank you guys for joining me this morning on this book discussion and book sale. All these books are on sale on the link that I just gave you for my Panga bookstore. And also, too, the ones that I do have listed on my eBay store are actually also on sale as well. And that's www.ebay.com/Shawzae, SHAWZAE, books and home decor. So I thank you for joining me this morning on this book discussion and book sale.